and I'll go ahead and mute everybody just so that we make sure that we are got a good clean recording for folks who weren't able to join us. And we'll probably have a few folks jump on as we keep chatting. So hey, welcome. C2C Stampers. It is February, and we have about a week left of celebration. So, looking at your celebration rewards and where you're at, if just remember that during celebration, we have an opportunity to earn, of course, the celebration items like others do, but we also have the chance to get extra rewards. And those extra rewards are based on our sales during celebration. So if you reach $500 in sales during celebration, you get a $20 product credit that you can use in the future. If you do 1,000, you get 45. If you have 2,000, you get 85. If you have 3,000, you get 135. Also, if you have someone join the team during celebration, you can get a $25 product credit for your first person. And then when you have the second person join, you get $125, which is really nice. So those product credits are given to you once celebration is over and reports have run and everything. They're given in March, and we usually have like 6 weeks or so to use those. They're usually, I think they're best used for pre-order for the new annual catalog, because the new annual catalog will be available to those who are going to on stage. It'll be available in March, and for everyone else, it'll be available in April, and we'll be able to pre-order. It'll be a select list. When we have a big catalog, they give us a shortened list to order from, but it'll include all the new in colors, and there'll be plenty of fun product to choose from. So if you're ever wondering about that, you can look in your reports, and there is a report for product credits. It's under your rewards tab. So I wanted to congratulate a few folks because we had some promotions that happened last month. So Glenda promoted to silver, which is awesome. Yay, Glenda. And then we had some new folks who joined us. And so I wanted to welcome Deidre, and congrats to Lisa for having someone join. That's awesome. So welcome, Deidre. And then we also had, who else did we have that joined? I feel like we had one other person, and I'm probably forgetting it, but I'll find it. Oh, and we had Renee join, who is actually a friend of mine here from Austin. So that's great. I am going through and catching up on awards and rewards for those who have achieved the first 900 or their 1,800, like bronze elite, or silver. So Glenda will be getting for silver. You have 3 choices when you achieve silver. You can get a Stampin' Up! Apron, you can get a Stampin' Up! Tablecloth, or you can get a package of silver goodies. Glenda chose the apron. She has decided that that would make her happy. So I've got an apron for her. Actually just got it in. So I'm going to give that to her. And then for Bronze Elite, you get a custom stamp. And I've just gotten a whole set ordered for Esther, Lisa, Glenda, Natalie, Ruth, and Anne. They all achieved Bronze Elite recently. And you guys know I had a rough couple of months, but I'm getting caught up. And then when you reach your first 900, you get a team bone folder. And so Nancy and Ruth, I'm going to be putting those. Actually, Nancy got hers and Ruth got hers. Maybe, no, maybe not. I need to give them those. So Nancy, I think, got hers, but Ruth has not gotten hers. So I'm going to get that to her. So those were all great things and promotions and stuff that happened. And then in the month of January, we're also celebrating Sharon Thompson and Lisa Langer for having over 500 in sales. So yay to you guys. You get a $5 coupon on the incentive tracker. The tracker is at the top of our Facebook page, the C2C Stampers Facebook page. And there you can see kind of how much money you have in coupons, and you can use those towards product, retired product that might be BOGOed for me, classes, team meeting packets, retreats, things like that. So, and then we also, Sharon actually had over 900 that month, and so she gets another $5 coupon. And then Barbara and Glenda both recruited in January. So they got a $10 coupon in January. So I've not done February coupons. I wait until the month closes before I run like February numbers, before I run the monthly numbers. So if you're ever wondering, you can find those there. But lots of kudos and lots of fun stuff going on in Stampin' Up! Land. So yay to everybody. Congratulations. And then a couple of things we have going on the horizon. So celebration will be over at the end of this month. Then we have 2 more months with the spring catalog and the annual catalog. So we have March and April. And then we'll get a new annual catalog. Watch the inventory status report, the ISR, because lots of things are kind of popping on and off. And some things are there temporarily and then they come back. If there's no date, then that means that they just haven't figured out when they're going to get those items back in. Sometimes that's resolved within a week, sometimes longer. We've definitely had some inventory weirdness. And with the pre-order product that just came out, the online exclusives, the coffee set, which is super cute. And I have it here, so I'll show it to you guys. And then the new zinnias. There's a couple of stamps and things that have kind of gone on ISR. They're going to come back. So that's good. That'll go live to customers on March 1st. So yay for that. And then now is a great time to get your prepaid paper pumpkin. If you know you like paper pumpkin and you know you're going to get it every month and you have the ability to prepay it, I think it's a great thing to do. Because 1, you don't have to think about it. It's just done. 2, you earn hostess rewards. 3, now you earn celebration rewards on top of that. So the other day I got my prepaid paper pumpkin. I was also getting the coffee suite and a few other things. So like I didn't feel the fact that I had to pay for shipping on it. It's great because now Marianne's and mine paper pumpkins are prepaid ahead of time, which is awesome. So you have to take that code though. So when you do a prepaid, they email you a gift card code and you have to go take that code and go put it in over at paperpumpkin.com. If you don't do that, then you're still going to pay month to month. Ask me how I know. No big deal. Yeah, Anita.
Yeah, does that code come to you automatically? I mean,
It does. It's like
it'll pop up.
instantaneous.
Okay, so you'll know that because
Yes.
I do it automatic, month to month. So
Yeah. Yeah. So
but
they
that thing on.
when you push that order through, I feel like I get the email almost instantaneously. Like it cycles right through.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so I've done it where I've been really close to the 10th, and I'm like, okay, I gotta go move over and move that over. So yeah. And the other thing you can do is you don't stop your month to month. What you do is by putting the prepaid code in, it stops your month to month. So basically it says, oh, okay, you don't want to pay with your credit card right now. You want to pay with your prepaid paper pumpkin. And then the minute that that prepaid paper pumpkin is done, so let's say you buy a 6-month, it just reverts over to your credit card and goes back to the month to month.
Okay.
Yeah. So, so yeah, it's, so we, Paper Pumpkin is a great way to help you meet your quarterly minimums, and it's great for you, but it's great for other people too. You can, get them you can buy a 1 month prepaid and you could give it to somebody as a gift, or you could, buy a 3 month. I know a lot of people have bought them for like college kids that are away. So, prepaid paper pumpkins they're a lovely birthday gift too for somebody, someone who is crafty. And with a prepaid, just like with your month to month, you can go in and you can pause it. So you can say, oh, I don't want the February kit, or I don't want the March kit. You can do the same kind of pause and then you can come back to it. So no issues about, don't feel like you have to get every month. You can do the pause and that'll make that last even longer. So good questions. Can demo support help you find a prepaid? Yes, they can. So Kathleen, if you just email ds@stampinup.com, they will go in and find any prepaid codes you have. And you can be like, hey, I lost it. And they'll find it for you and email it to you, which is awesome. And I actually had them email me one. They went in and did like a re-inventory of all of them in the fall, and they found one that I didn't even know I had. So that was nice. So they go through now, I think once a year and check on that. So if you want an extra paper pumpkin, Deidre, so that's a great question. So with a prepaid paper pumpkin, you cannot get 2 kits in a month. It's very weird. With month to month, you can, but with a prepaid, it only does one. So that's why years ago, I set up one paper pumpkin in my daughter's name and one paper pumpkin in my name. And I use prepaids for both of them because I really do like the prepaid, but I wanted to get 2 kits. So I have 2 separate email addresses and I run one on this email address and one on mine. So great question. So awesome. Good job. Yeah, so Paper Pumpkin, you don't do it on your demo ID. So Paper Pumpkin is actually set up in paperpumpkin.com. So you just use an email address and a login. So I just have an email and address and a login for my daughters and an email address and a login for mine. So, and I think I subscribed my husband at one point too, but he's not subscribed anymore. He was tired of getting the emails. So, good questions about Paper Pumpkin. And this is the perfect time. So celebration makes sense. There's only one celebration this year. And I know I've gotten a few questions about other join promos, like if we think there will be other join promos. Typically, there's a join promotion with the new annual catalog somewhere in there. And typically, there's one in the fall at some point. So we're getting about 3 join promotions per year. So, I would expect that we're going to see something again. But what it is and when it'll be, I have no idea. We haven't been given any of that. So. Yeah, so the glass mat, so no update from what I've heard is they're just waiting to see. We know that people are typical late Lucy's, last minute Lucy's, right? So we know that there's probably going to be a spike in people joining towards the end of February. But I will say that a lot of people I've spoken to are actually choosing the more product because a lot of them are getting like the big Stamp and Cut emboss machine instead of the glass mat. I'm hopeful that they'll have a large enough inventory that they could put it in, like the supply items or something like that for demonstrators. I don't know that they'll put it out for customers. I imagine that they would probably put it as a supply item. But I don't know. So, I like mine. Do I feel it's essential? Meh, probably not. I mean, I could survive without it. It is nicer
Can
than
I
our, yeah,
can I ask a question about
yeah,
the mat?
yeah.
Do you cut on it like with a
You can with an
you
X-Acto knife. Totally.
yeah,
Hmm.
you can?
Yeah, because it's tempered glass, so it's not gonna crack or break. It's very sturdy. I like the feet. I mean, it's way better than the glass mat we had before because the glass mat we had before didn't have feet, and so it slid. It drove me nuts. And I also like that this one has a real ruler on it, and our old glass mat didn't have a ruler. It had a weird grid, but it wasn't a ruler, which was annoying. So, and this one goes to 13 inches, which I like, right? 12 is, what I need it to go to. So I'm happy it goes to 13. There's a lot of things I like about it. I don't like that it shows like smudges and stuff. Like I'm not sure that I'll ever have it clean again. My OCD might have a little bit to do with that, but I'm not sure it's ever going to be as clean as I'd like it, I just, but it's a nice sturdy surface. So I'm pleased with the utility. I did do some heat embossing on it. And that was nice to be able to have a surface to do heat embossing on, that wasn't, wood or something. And then I did have something really weird happen. So Renee brought me a block that she had ordered several years ago that had been in a box. We know how that is. And she was like, I don't understand what's wrong with it. And it was really weird. It was like mottled. And so it's hard to see now, but you can probably see there's like a weird film, like it's not see-through. It's not as see-through as it should be. So I had found a video online that talked about blotchy blocks, which is weird. Apparently there was a batch a couple of years ago that were like this, and they were all spotted. And when you heat emboss them, they would clear up some, but not enough. And if I have another black, then you can see. So I messaged Stampin' Up about it, and it's because it's outside the 90-day warranty. There's nothing they can do about it. But see, you can tell the difference, right? Like you can see one looks like a frosted pane of glass, right? And one is not. So they gave me very nicely, they gave me a $5 coupon, which I appreciate. I gave Renee my block because she needs a block. Um, and the frosted is okay. You just can't quite see through it. I'm gonna hit it with a heat gun again and see if I can get it to like fully clear up instead of be frosted. But just as a reminder, you have a 90-day window on smaller items. The big shot or the Stampin' Cut emboss machine, that one's a year. You have a year on that machine. But all of the smaller things are 90 days. So just as a reminder, if a punch isn't working right, ship it back sooner rather than later, right? If you're having issues with a die, right? And that's a good reminder to all of us to actually get our stuff out and play with it when it comes. Don't hold on to it or wait or keep it in a box somewhere. I actually asked Renee, I was like, did you have it in the garage? Like, did it get exposed to heat? But she said no. And then I found a couple people, and I guess there was a set of them 2 years ago, like end of COVID time, that something weird happened to them. So I've never seen that before. So I've been a demo for 10 years and I was like, I've never seen this, but okay. So celebration, online exclusives, annual catalog, on stage for those going to on stage. That's going to be a lot of fun. We will post, I know we're very excited. We promise we'll post lots of pictures in the team page. I will post a lot in our team page for you guys to see. I will not post as much on my public page. Like I'll post snapshots here and there and like snippets, but most of what I'll post will be on our team page, just so you guys know. And I'll just encourage everyone else on the team to do the same thing too. I don't like to show customers too early what they're missing because I find that their buying behavior changes. Like if they see something they like in March, but it's not available till May, then they hold off and then they don't buy other things. And it gets weird. I don't think their buying behavior is that great when I show them stuff too early. So, um, but it should be really fun. We're going to have our choice of classes. It's very like old school convention style. They're going to have a large room where they're going to do a product playground where we get to kind of snake through and try a bunch of things, the new in colors, the new in color ribbons and papers. We're going to get some paper pumpkin sneak peeks and kit sneak peeks, I think, which is great. Um, and I think there's going to be some really fun interactive stuff as well, which will be fun. And then there's crafting on both Friday and Saturday at lunch, which is great. And then Friday night is like the awards night and like a recognition night and like a dinner. And they're going to do box lunches for Friday and Saturday. So at the house, we are just doing a little 3D swap. We're not going to do a shoebox swap or anything crazy like that. What I'd like to do for the team, and I'm going to post about it this week, is I like to do a round robin shoebox swap. We've done this before where you design a card and just make sure that it doesn't have to be a no stamping card, but I don't want the card to be reliant on stamping. I don't want someone to have to be like, well, I don't have the Dahlia set, so I can't make this card, right? So it's kind of a no stamping. If they need to stamp a sentiment or something, that's fine, you know? But you're going to design a card and you're going to prep the ingredients for 4 cards and you're going to mail them to 4 people. And we'll do a sign up on our group page. And then you'll get 4 cards in the mail from people who you'll put their cards together. So it's a fun way for us to try some new stuff. I'm going to encourage, like, if we have online exclusives, I would highly encourage that. And I'm going to say no celebration items. So no SAB. It can be annual catalog, spring catalog, or online exclusive. So like you might see a coffee cup card from me, which will be really fun, or maybe some zinnias. I don't know. I got those too. I'll show an example of a good no stamping card for you guys so that you can see kind of like, hey, this is what it should look like. But it's basically like, if I sent you the ingredients for a zinnia card, I shouldn't expect you to have to stamp a zinnia. I should expect that you might want to stamp a sentiment. And yeah, I'm sure it would probably look better with the zinnia sentiment, but it'll be just fine with whatever sentiment set you have, because we all have plenty of sentiment sets, right? Yes, everybody good on those? Okay, good. I thought so. So I'll make sure to post a sample too, and I'll post some really clear directions. But we did this once before. I think it's been a couple of years since we've done it. And so we'll do that. Anita.
Well, what about if we go ahead and stamp it? Can we do the stamping, or is it you're not supposed to
Well,
do the stamping?
so you're not supposed to stamp and send kits in the mail. We're not selling these kits, so we could if we really wanted to. That's up to you guys. Like, y'all can tell me what you want to do. Um, I'll let you guys give me feedback on that. Like, I'm okay either way. Don't really care.
Does it have to be like a current product
I would want current. Yes.
and what is current? I mean, does it go
That's a
like
very good question, Anita.
like 3 months ago? Is that current or
That's the
which
essential
catalog?
question. So
I don't.
it's current if you can buy it, right? So I feel like if I can go on the Stampin' Up website and I can buy it, then it's current. So there are some things that like carried over from the fall catalog, anything in the annual catalog, anything in the spring catalog. And then if it's an online exclusive and it's still able to be gotten, right? So like even Irresistible Blooms from last spring is still on the website. It is still a current product, even though it's been out online for a year now. So yes, as long as it's gettable, yeah, is that'll be my new word for current. Then yes, that one, Patsy, exactly. That it's been online for a long time and it's still current. So hopefully, we'll send them, Deidre. And so I'll try to give everyone a couple weeks to sign up, and then we'll try to have them sent out and received by the time we meet next month. So to give everybody about a month for the process. And I'll put this sign up tomorrow. I'll put it up tomorrow. So, good. Okay, I'm going to go grab my online exclusive box because I want you to see that. And then if you guys want to if you have a project to share, I'm also going to grab some door prizes. So hold on one second. All right. So we've been so busy with cookie season that I have not even had a chance to open this and play or even look at this, which is really crazy. So let's make that happen. Has anyone else gotten some online exclusive? Has anyone ordered the coffee or the zinnias? Patsy, did you? Oh, you're muted, but it's okay. I still love you.
Yes,
Did you get it
I
in yet?
tried. I
You've tr
had it I had it in the order ready to go, and I had to leave, so I saved it, and I came back that night, and it was gone. They had taken it out. I went, "Ma."
Boo. I mean, we know it'll be back. I mean, like I'm
It's
surprised
just so
that
cute.
I know, I'm surprised we ran out in pre-order. There was another one, the droplet stamp set that I really, really wanted. It was like a background set with droplets, and it sold out within days. I mean, it was crazy, crazy fast. So let me show you a couple of things in the online exclusives that you might not have paid attention to. I'm sure you paid attention to the latte, right? Let me pin myself. Let's see. Mhm. Okay. So I'm sure you paid attention to the latte love, right? Of course, yes. And the beautiful paper. Oh dear. All right, let's see. So the latte paper, super cute, super, super cute, right? I love that we can cut all these little cups out and we can be latte artists. I can't do this, but we can pretend like we're all latte artists. And then the other one, of course, is the zinnia, which is a beautiful set. I think what I like most is the sentiment words fail to express my gratitude. And I really, as you guys know, I love a good font. So it's a really nice font. I really do like the embossing folder. So the zinnia embossing folder, and there's some dies. The paper, so fun. It's so bright and so fun. I'm very excited to play with that. But there was a couple other stamp sets that caught my eye, and I wanted to show them to you. So one of them is the Sweetly Scripted. And I like this because it's these long kind of scripty fonts. And so you'll see people will put these like on an angle. They'll like cut DSP and they'll stamp them kind of on an angle between the cut, or they'll have a piece that goes across. So happy anniversary, congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery, and save the date. And I just thought they're just beautiful. So I really liked that one. So that was sweetly scripted. Then Comforting Thoughts was a really nice stamp set. Thinking of you, praying for you, hoping with you. There's no good card for this. I don't have all the right words to say. Cancer sucks. I do have lots of love to give. I wish I could make this better. Hoping this is a feeling better kind of day, which is really nice when you know someone's not going to recover from something, right? So, Comforting Thoughts is a really nice stamp set. I know, Kathleen, this stamp set, I was like, oh, I was like, yes, this is good. I'm here for you. We're here for you. You're not alone. You can do this. I'm so sorry. Healing, peace, rest. It's just a really nice, this is a really good stamp set to have in your arsenal. That's one that you'll probably keep, you know, even after it goes away. And then the other one is textured timber, which I always love a good wood grain stamp set. And so this has three or four different kinds of wood grain. So it has like the cut piece, and then it has a piece that's probably more of like a tree, and then this is like a birch, and this is more like a plank piece. This is really nice for like masculine cards. So I'm all about some textured timber, and I think this is a really nice stamp set. So this cut piece reminds me of a masculine set we had a couple of years ago. Um, so just in case you missed some of those, and then the two accessories that I thought were cute, there's polka dot trim. This goes with the coffee set. I'll tell you how flexible it is. I'm curious. It looks a little wiry. And then these are some really fun little adhesive back shiny sequins. Like they're very shiny, as you can see. Like woo woo. They have some extra shimmer and shine. So I'm going to do door prizes for tonight. And I'm going to have you guys show your projects as always. And then we will also take questions, of course. right, let's see. All right, so let me get us to a place where I can easily see everybody. So everybody gets a door prize for being here, of course. And then everybody gets a door prize if they show a project, which is fun. And then I also, Elena wasn't here, I think, when I gave her a shout out the last time, but I just want to thank Elena for being our birthday card angel and being so awesome at sending birthday cards. Yay! We appreciate you very much. So, beyond belief. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently, I'm not good at counting. There we go. 7. Awesome. All right. So, who has a project to show? Who wants to show something fun? All right, Anita first, then Patsy. All right, let me spotlight you. Replace spotlight. Okay, awesome. Show us what you got, Anita.
Okay, I was trying to use up all that Meandering Meadows paper.
Oh, yeah.
And I ended up like 2 little strips is all I had left. So, okay, I made this one
Ooh,
because
with the,
this particular one had too much sky. It was a whole bunch of sky.
yep,
So I just cut it out,
love it.
and did several with this cut out.
Love that. That's that, that lake or lagoon. I don't remember what that one was, that puddle one. It was a cool dye.
Yeah. And then this, I found the comforting crafting with you bundle. I've never used it, so I got it out and I started using it. And I saw somewhere on Pinterest or something with an easel where they took that paper and they cut it out and put it on the easel.
That's a really good card. I saw that card too. It made me want to get that die out.
Yeah.
That's
And
super cute.
what I did, I traced the outline on the paper and then cut it out. And then later, at the very end of looking at a bunch of, people's stuff, one lady, she just stamped right on the card on the paper
Oh,
and then cut it out and put it on top of the easel. And the easel hides your hole that you cut.
well, that makes sense. Yeah.
And so that was so much easier than the way I was trying to do all this little fussy cut. Yeah, but whatever, mine worked too. So,
That's
and
amazing.
the little basket was so cute. And then I
That,
used yours from when you did the cards last month or something with
yes,
stamping that one.
I love that.
And then I did all these in all kinds of colors. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
That's
So.
so cool.
And then I did this kind of a design with some of the paper too.
Oh, that's a big fold out card. That's fancy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty.
Yeah. Anyway.
George is
And then
bringing
I
me his
finished.
squeaky toy.
Oh, I finished up a bunch. I went back and got out this paper pumpkin and finished it up. I hadn't finished it out. So I did a bunch, tried to finish it.
Lovely. Great way to use that. Yeah. After
Yeah.
that conversation last week, that was a good.
And those were pretty masculine. And I was having, there aren't very many gems or embellishments that you can put on masculine. But then I had the little rocks, the ones that look like
Oh,
rocks.
the pebbles. Yeah, those are
Pebbles, yeah.
cool.
So
Those
they
are
kind of
neat.
fit. They fit on this card.
That's a
I
great
thought.
idea. No,
Oh,
that's great. I have those up in my retired little embellishment bucket. I should have busted those out.
yeah.
Looks like
Okay, that's what
all
I've been
right.
doing.
Well done. All right, Patsy, I will spotlight you.
We did this for I don't know where I am. Oh, I'm there. Okay. For the class today and with the rhinestones and everybody put a different sentiment on it. So that was
That,
fun.
that's lovely. So you just stamped off and then stamped it a bunch.
Mhm.
That's nice.
And used the Highland Heather and the gorgeous grape.
Gorgeous grape, of course. The best purples around. So
Yes. And then
awesome.
this is another one that could be for it was for Valentine's, but could be for any time
Yeah.
using the celebration paper.
Yeah, the adored paper. That's pretty.
Mhm. Most
That's
important.
really
Yeah.
nice. Nice.
And then at our meeting, on Thursday, we did the brayer, used it. So I just put this one together with from the embossing folder.
Nice. That looks great. Which embossing folder is that? Oh, the
The tin,
quatrefoil tin
yeah,
tile. Tin tile.
tin
Hmm.
tail.
Nice.
Just put that
Beautiful.
together. So everybody either brought an embossing folder they wanted done, or like Elena did hers before, so all she had to do was go over it with the brayer.
Nice.
And yeah, so
Awesome.
that's this week.
Awesome. Who else wants to show something? Lisa, hello. Let me replace the spotlight with you. All right, you're on the big screen.
Okay, well, I have been away from home this whole month, but I brought a lot of stuff with me. And I'm working on more cards for the One Life auction, the Foster auction that I did last year. I did a thing of 60 cards. And so this year I decided rather than doing just all kinds of things, I was going to pick 5 main topics and work on those. And one of the ones that I get asked for are masculine cards. So I'm working on some masculine cards with the gone fishing stuff and the uh let's set sail.
Sale. Yeah, it was
Mhm.
like something sale. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's beautiful.
And another one, this is a retirement card.
Ooh,
That's just blank inside.
that's cute.
And more for the fishermen. I
Ooh,
wish they'd come up with hunting stuff.
yeah,
Another one with the let's set sail.
that's beautiful. Oh, is that what
And
that's supposed to be? Is it a shadow? Is that the sailboat shadow on the lake?
yes.
Oh, that's hilarious. I think I probably didn't know what that was, but it makes sense when you use it.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was odd, but it's like, oh,
Yeah,
that's the reflection of shadow, whatever.
makes sense.
So
Yeah.
I popped that on there. And then I was just kind of playing around with the paintbrushes,
So cute.
and I cut those out with die cut with the dies, and then did a little bit more of a streak with the paint on
I,
each one.
I love it.
And I'm not I don't know what I'm gonna put on there as
Sentiment.
yeah, the sentiment yet. I haven't
Mm,
decided, but that one's going. Um,
love it.
I was I'm down here in the villages in Florida, and they have all kinds of clubs and things like that. And so when I got here, I looked for groups that did stamping and that kind of thing. And I connected with 2 different ladies. And one of them invited me to her group meeting, her team meeting,
Nice.
which was really kind of fun. And there are, from what she knows, she says there are about 20 demonstrators here in the villages.
Oh my gosh. Does not surprise me.
And some of them, she says, are quite friendly, and some are very territorial, I think was the word that she used.
A good word.
But she was just the people around that there were 7 people around the table, 8 counting me and then her. And everybody was very friendly. And she said, bring things to share. So I brought
Nice.
some cards that I'd been working on. And we made 2 cards. Made this shaker card.
Oh, how fun. Oh, with the hummingbird.
Yeah, with the
Beautiful.
bird. And then we made this card.
Oh, with the vanilla bean thing. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
and she
nice.
had done like just a decal cut die and cut it out of paper and then used it as the thing, and with the brush, the color in
Smart.
there, and then we stamped over it.
I love
Just
it.
a really simple but very
Pretty.
classy looking card.
That's a classy card. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So I really, and then on the inside we did that too.
Oh, I like when
Um,
you can, because you learn new things and people have different perspectives and ways of thinking. And oh, I love that.
That's the
That's pretty.
inside of the
Nice. That's really fun.
that
That's a
one.
pretty card.
But and then today I met another lady that she's been with Stampin' Up for 10 years. And she does nothing but teaches classes here in the villages. During snowbird season, there's a waiting list to get into her classes, and she teaches 8 of them a month. And then she does what she calls a wacky Wednesday. Whenever there's a month that has 5 Wednesdays, she has a wacky Wednesday class. And she's hearing impaired, and she has a couple of friends that will help her out when she has a larger group.
Wow.
And she shared some ideas, and she wanted to hear about what Terry and I did with our
Yeah.
retreat.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what, got us together.
Yeah.
Was she wanted to hear about that when I told her that I'd only been a Stampin' Up demo for a little less than 3 years. And she said, have you done any events? And this was emailing.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I said, well, as a matter of fact, I just did one with my upline. And so she said, "Oh, we need to get together and talk." She said, she didn't tell me she was hearing impaired, but she said, I really would like to meet face to face rather than just emailing. I said, that's fine with me. So we agreed
Yeah.
on a place to sit where it was quiet and talk. And we talked for about 2 hours this morning.
That's so cool.
So,
I had a lady who met with me when I was in Charleston the last time, and she wanted to meet face to face. And I found it was because she was hearing impaired as well. And so we sat and talked for a while, and she ordered stuff for me. Like I had catalogs of me. I don't know how I got connected with her, but anyway, that's so cool. That's awesome.
yeah,
Anyone?
and she shared some other things that she did, and some things that I'm putting in the back of my mind and thinking how I can make them work on a smaller scale or a different kind of scale than what she has here. So,
Awesome.
but she said once the snowbirds leave, she said her classes aren't as full. She said maybe 6 to 7.
Yeah.
So,
That makes
but
sense.
anyway, she said that that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathleen, do you want to share something? You're on camera.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hey.
I was driving home, so sorry I'm not in front of my computer, but I did share something on the C2C stamping page. I don't know if you're at the ability to share your screen,
Yeah.
Melissa.
Yeah.
Not all of them are current products. Sorry, don't come at me. I'm trying to use up my stuff and foster a sense of community with some of the ladies in my life, and give them kind of like a creative outlet for 2 to 3 hours every month. And so anyways, I showed the 3, I
Oh, you broke up a little bit. Well, these are the cards. Oh, that's so cute. Look at that one. That's super cute.
one was more like Valentine's-y feeling. It was a week and a half ago, so it was obviously before Valentine's. And that's my first time ever doing a bookmark, I think is what they call it, or a bookend or a bind or whatever kind of card that is.
Library book fold or library fold. Uh-huh.
Yes. So I was really proud of myself for kind of like doing something different than just your standard horizontal or Verizon card or Verizon vertical card. And then that one, I actually started prep on at the retreat back in October, and it was like, it's time to like do this. And I like how that was like multi-season. Also using an embossing folder. Trying to get them to use lots of products. And then this is the one that I did for my shoebox swap, which I know some of you guys attended, so it's old news. But this was the wow card, most involved, most time sensitive, but I feel like everyone's favorite. So
It's a
yeah,
beautiful
thanks for letting me
card.
share.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a beautiful card. So yay. Love that. And thanks for sharing on our group too. I appreciate that. So anytime you guys want to share cards on our page, please do. So let's see. Elena, you want to show something off, sweetie? What you working on over there?
Yes, I'm just working, but I'm not done with that. I have a few other things. I posted a bunch on Candy's new
Oh yeah. There's
thing, so I
there's
won't.
a challenge going on right now, right? On candies. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can look at those, but these are just some other ones I was having fun playing with, doing different things. Why am I else fuzzy? There
Oh,
we go.
because your background is blurred and it hates it when your background is blurred. but right there, it looks perfect. Oh, with that thermos, it's so cute. I
Yeah,
love it. That's so cute. Oh, you've already played with it. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, I love that sentiment. You warm my heart from the thermostat.
Yeah, I was like, that's from the thermos set. Oh, I love that, but with the cups, that's so cute.
And then just one fun thing that I thought you guys might like to see is I was busy using up paper and I watched somebody do this, so I didn't like come up with it on my own, but um the design's my own. But anyway, I made these little booklets, you know,
Oh, yeah.
open them up and they got oh, so I'll have to
Oh,
fix that background thing. I've
it's
got note cards inside
that's
and
really
envelopes.
cute. Oh,
So,
that's a nice
yep.
use of that softly stippled paper. I'm still not 1,000% sure that I like it or want to use it. Like I still don't know. There's only like one sheet in there I've managed to like deal with. So, but
I think they make
nice.
good note cards.
Yeah, yeah, those are kind of an all-purpose. So that is nice. All right. Well, good job, everybody. All right. So I'm going to do some door prize drawings. Let's go back here. I'm going to spotlight myself because I've got some prizes. Okay. Prizes, prizes. All right. So I have a pack of the new butterflies, the paper butterfly accents. Y'all, I have seen them do everything to this. People have heat embossed these, people have colored them, people have used them as a mask themselves and left them negative. These are amazing. So you get a bunch in here, 40 butterflies. Good deal. Or we have the really cool adhesive backed lightning and stars. So that's the stars and the lightning bolts. The cork, adhesive backed cork rounds, which I think they're as masculine as we have right now, minus the pebbles, right? The old pebbles. We have the in color pearls, so some fun bright pearls. And then these are throwbacks. They're enameled dots and they're in masculine colors. So they're like a night of navy, like gray granite. And I think, I hate that you have to like lift this to see under the flap. Oh, it's like cream. It's like a very vanilla. So masculine enamel dots. All right. So now we shall draw winners. Let us see. Okay. Patsy Palmer, what would you like?
The in color pearls, please.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. And I put those over there. Perfect. Next person.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anita, what would you like?
I don't have the corks, the little cork ones.
Yay, cork. I just like those because I think they're going to go through the mail better. Kathleen, what would you like?
Can you show me what's left?
Yes,
Sorry.
butterflies, lightnings, or enamels.
Let's go with enamels.
Yeah, I think that's a great choice because you do some masculine stuff too. So, all right.
Well, an upcoming class will be for Father's Day, so that might help me get some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Not rhinestoney. Thank you.
You're welcome. Not rhinestoney. Lisa, would you like the butterflies or the stars and lightning?
Which Lisa?
Oh, you're very good call. This one is Lisa Langer, L-I.
Oh, the
Very good.
butterflies, please.
You're welcome.
100.
Yes. And then good call because I do spell them correctly when I put down the names on the door prize sheets. So good catch on that one. All right, we've already pulled. I don't want to pull the same person again. So Deidre, you get the stars and lightning bolts, which they're very cute and they will make some cute cards. So congratulations, my dear. All right, so I'll put those in the mail this week. And next month, Candy is in charge of the meeting packets unless she defaults to me. We haven't seen them yet and we don't know what they are yet, but we always have a discussion, around the meeting packets. but I'm excited to do the little swap on our team, and I think that'll be really fun. So you'll make one card, and then you'll make the ingredients and all the goodies to make 4, and then you'll send those to 4 different people. So it's just the cost of a stamp, and I'll make sure that you have access to the addresses. I'll give you a nice reminder as to who you're sending to. So we'll organize that, and I'll put a post up for that tomorrow. As a reminder, Candy is running a broader giveaway right now. So sometimes she does like a big creative challenge, and sometimes she does something really specific. So the creative challenge right now is anything goes, but it has to be current. So just current, annual, mini, online exclusive. And it starts on February 14th and it ends on February 29th. So look at the Southern Sweet Stampers Stampin' Up! Southern Sweet Stampers Facebook page to see that. But you'll want to make sure when you submit something on the page, you put the hashtag with it, or else it won't count. And there's also the mystery stamping that's going on right now. And so if you want to post your mystery stamping card, I know a few people have already. It's the quilted look that Terry has posted, and you'll see a couple of other people have posted it as well. And there's still a business challenge going on for celebration. The business challenge is you earn 1 entry when you share the starter kit with 5 people, and you have to post the 5 names of the people you shared. And then you earn 10 entries if you get a new recruit. So make sure you comment on that. It is easiest to find those things. We always try to make sure that the featured at the top of our group page is highlighted. So I'll show you. It's really the only place. It's how I keep things organized on Southern Sweet Stampers. So I'm one of the admins on Southern Sweet Stampers, and this is generally my obsessive compulsive area where I try to make sure that at the top of the page under featured, we have our current prayer request thread. Right now it's the cute little hedgehog. We have the creative challenge. We have, I posted the team newsletter. So I kind of kept that pinned to the top, the mystery stamping, and then Jennifer Jenkins will post the business challenge. And then I posted the accumulated CSV reward document. And so when SAB is over, when celebration is over next week, I'll take that down. And then there's also the team information spreadsheet. So you can find people's addresses here. So mailing addresses if you want to send cards. And if you want to have your information added to the spreadsheet, there is a Google Doc, and you can go in this form, you can click on it and add your address. So like Deidre, I would highly recommend that you add your address here. Lisa, I'm pretty sure you're on there, but you might want to check and make sure. And if you want to add your information to the spreadsheet and people can send you cards and stuff, then you can click here and it'll take you to a Google Doc, and then you're able to fill that out and put your information in there. So I'm going to stop the recording, and then I will see if anybody has any